It's almost over, almost. Boxing Day's here. I'm sure you've probably still got some family visiting to do, but hopefully you got through it without a massive row. We're back on it. The Christmas caster is gotta get finished. I haven't got a lot of time left, so I'm gonna whip through this fucker. We've got to get this neck carved. It's a little bit square. You're gonna struggle playing that bad boy, ain't you? So let's get the neck carved. Shall we just whip through that with a bit of music? I don't know if it'd be Christmas music. I haven't edited this yet. And from what I do know, the Christmas music on offer is a bit shit. So anyway, let's get this neck carved. You might find it a little bit interesting. I'll try and make it as relaxing as I can. Right, so preliminarily, we've got a little neck carve done. Should we get my face in that so you can see it? Put my nose there, that's horrific, isn't it? Sorry about that. We've got a preliminary neck carve done. We're about 95%. Jig video incoming for all you people moaning in the comments. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna try and get that done in January. It will be boring, it will be long-winded, and if you choose to use a jig like that, bear in mind that you can carve and sculpt and sand the neck in 20 minutes. You can absolutely fucking destroy a neck in 21 minutes. Be warned, but I will make it. And yes, I have wrecked a few necks. Of course I have, of course I have. Fucking, I am a wrecker. So to get out my cheeky parts tray, gotta have a little parts tray, haven't you? I've got several of these. No matter what you've got going on in the shop, you keep everything separate and it's all a winner, innit? I've just got to figure out the holes and I've got to put an output jack in. That's exciting, isn't it? Just what you want at Christmas. Have a mince pie, watch someone drill a hole in the back of a buttress. Reminds me of a porno I used to watch. Don't know if, can you say porno on YouTube? I don't know. Anyway.
Gobble, gobble.
So what's going in here? We've got a switch, we've got a StewMac switch. If you remember, I thought I'd buy a StewMac switch just to make life a bit interesting. And I've got two pots. Whew, steady, steady the ship. If you wonder what videos I'm watching, I've got the Guitaristas on today. Colin's sorting out his £199 starter pack for Christmas presents for kids. Yes, love Guitaristas. I like channels that are kind of the opposite of mine. I like slow burners, I like information, I like to just digest it. So my pots, before I digress too much, 7.61, so I need an 8mm for them. And my switch, which is a bit fatter, I need a 12. Let's drill some holes. Always keep your drill bits tucked away somewhere tidy and put them back when you are finished. I got these from Rutland's, not sponsored, but if you're in the UK, Rutland's sell some blinding gear. And also Axminster Tools do as well. Let's just check that my shaft is long enough. Better not let Mrs. Richards answer that question. So, story of my life, my shaft's not long enough.
Smallest dick I've ever seen on a man.
So I'm gonna have to run the router in there and just thin out this body. I thought I might have to do that. Should we whip over now? You can join me if you like. You always wanna have your standard base for your trim router, a decent plunge base for your router, and also a standard one with a big lump of perspex on for jobs like this. There you go. It's like Optimus Prime's love child. There you go. That's enough of the silliness. My switch is fit. I'll put them all back together and then I'm going to turn the cameras off and I'm going to start sanding.
That's boring.
And I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day sanding. I'm only going to do an oil finish on this guitar. I'll do some little flip throughs on that. I'll let you get back to boozing it up for a minute. Hopefully you're not too pissed. Did you go for your Christmas walk? Everyone's got to have a Christmas walk, haven't they? Oh, fucking hell. Because you've eaten too much shit. Turkish Delight's not good for you at the best of times. I'm preaching, but I'll be eating a shitload of Turkish Delight. Don't you worry about that. I already had a box, actually, the other day. I had a November box of Turkish Delight.
You fat wanker.
Anyway, moving on. Let's bring on the sanding. Going down to Fritzl's basement. Shh. I think Fred and Rose are over for tea. We'll try and keep it down. You keep an eye on that, Fred? Yeah, Fred's going to keep an eye on that. Get on, boy. Right, so the only thing now I've got to do is put it together. We've got some oil on, we've got some sanding. I didn't bore you with that because it's Boxing Day and you've got to eat cold turkey that was overcooked yesterday. It was dry as fuck, but you were too polite to say anything.
Tough as fuck.
But you always keep it to yourself at Christmas, don't you? Don't you? We all sit round, we wear the stupid hats, don't we? We read the shit jokes and we throw away the crap that comes in crackers. That's how it works. That's how it'll always be till the end of time, until you're dead. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit morbid. Everything's drying in the drying rack. We've got the Warlock replacement neck. Shh, fucked up the last one. And we've got the walnut neck. I'll see you for the build up. I'll chat some shit for that because, yeah, I've got plenty to say. Mostly positive. I was editing last night and I realised I didn't put a Christmas t-shirt on for part 3 or a Christmas hat. Sorry about that. I got a little bit ahead of myself and it's not fucking Christmas really, so I forgot. Bollocks. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put my Christmas hat on the subscribe sign. Hint, hint. What's left to do? We've got to get this thing polished up. I'm going to give it a little polish. I've sanded it to 1,000 anyway, but I've got some marks. So I'll start that again. I'm going to go 4, 6, 8, 1,000, and then we'll do a bit of polishing. I've masked up my cavities, just in case anyone comes along and starts probing. Filth. My neck's true oiled up. It's only had a few coats. I've given it a little bit of Renaissance wax polish. Wood rubbing. We've got some side dots on that are very nice. Just went for white. Very understated. Nothing on the front. We've gone Texas toast. Nothing on the front. Just on the side. I'm going to mask up my fretboard, polish my frets and get them nice and shiny. You've got to have shiny frets. It's YouTube. People will lynch you. Build a wicker man. And then we'll get the fucker put together. And while we're putting it together, we'll have a little yap, shall we? Because we're bringing in the new year in a week. And I'd like to say thank you to a few folks. Right, we're back in the room. Yes, here we go. I've got to put this guitar back together and then we're going to wrap this up. Then I'm going to let someone play the guitar who can actually play. During this speedy uppy bit, I'm going to put all the names on the bottom of the screen, all the people that donated to the leukemia care and my London Marathon escapades, which is going to happen in April next year. As soon as we've sold the Revstar, hurry up and get in contact, Chris Buck, then we would have raised probably well over £3,000. So that is amazing. Everyone that donated, I'm going to put your name down the bottom. So thank you from the bottom of my heart that you made. That was probably the most earth-shatteringly good thing about this year for me. What we managed to achieve there as a team. It was amazing. I'm going to wire this up. I'm going to speed it up. We'll put some music in the background because hell for leather, don't learn your wiring from me. Head scratching moments. Thank you very much. See you in a minute. And I'll give it a strum before I hand it over. So, and there we have it. She's all built up. I hope you didn't mind this. Steady on. Thanks again for everything you've done this year. I am going to do a quick video, a mid-weeker, all about what it's like to do YouTube for a year, because fuck me, there's a lot to learn and there's a lot you do not realise that you do not know. But until then, I'm going to go and get drunk for New Year's. I hope you've enjoyed this little series. There'll be no video tomorrow because you've just had 3 in a row. Appreciate you, everyone. Enjoy the demo. Just in case you were wondering, I do have a lovely little strum in the workshop.
Yeah.
Every euphemism intended. See you later on.
That wasn't very Christmassy.
No, it wasn't.